laid back kind of vibe. But the difference between here and Hellshire, so what you're seeing in the foreground is actually a river. That's the Alligator Pond River that's meeting the sea. So there is a river, there's a little strip of sand, and then there's a sea. But it's just a really nice chill laid back vibe. Public rivers and beaches just open, so of course there's people out having a good time. Is that you trying to surf on a river? So now I'm not sure if you're going to hear me over the wind, but I'm now on the beachy portion and I wanted to give you another view. Shallow for a good distance out. Those people you can see in the distance, they're actually standing. A nice spot. The water is rough, so it's not the best swimming beach, but still beautiful. Nice to drive out from Mando. So this beach has beach or sea, sand, then there's river, then there are mangroves, which is a wetland. Like, that's just so much at one place. I love this place. I'm surprised it's not more popular. I love that you can see the diversity of landscapes in just one spot. Honestly, this spot would be a good site for a beach cleanup. Look how much rubbish, man. Jamaicans, we need to do better. And I'm actually out here on what is World Environment Day on June 5 annually. And look at the rubbish. Wow, that's crazy. So those shacks in the distance are where we're coming from. That's so nice. That is so nice. I love it here. Back to which part the river is. So I have walked beyond the river, past where it meets the sea, and climbed over some rocks and walked a bit closer to which part the port is. I'm not gonna go any closer. I think this is the point where I'll turn around, but I'm just showing you what this part of the beach looks like. The waves are again pretty rough, but the south coast tends to be pretty rough, and it's just a nice chill vibe, you know. Maybe if you're already in this side of the island, I'm not sure I'll be driving from Kingston to come here because it's quite a bit out of the way. But if you're living in Mandeville, St. Elizabeth, some other parts of Manchester, it's a good little hangout spot. It's mostly a local spot. Haven't spotted one foreign looking face so far. But it's a pretty nice vibe. So you have the mountains and it feels so close. Could actually touch them if I wanted to. And then the port and then the sea, and again right past the river. So it's a really nice place, a huge expanse of land. Very, very huge expanse. To me, it's an area with so much promise. Can't even see where I was walking from anymore. That's how far I've walked. I don't really know how far I've walked either. Maybe I can use my Samsung health tracker after to have an idea of the distance. But I feel like I've walked at least 2 kilometers. I have no clue, but it's really nice. Alright, so I'm back now. We walked from Port Kaiser back to which part we would have started walking from, which I didn't realize we walked that far until we were walking back. But anyway, now we're hungry, So our mates is food, and I'm at the Riverside Seafood Restaurant and Bar. Very attractively painted, I must say. Green and blue paint. They have a bar and they have fish. No, there's another way to have reached here apparently. I was talking to the guy who I placed my order with. You could have, the chef was saying that you could have walked. Well, for one, you could actually walk to here from Little Ochie, or you could actually even drive from Little Ochie side. He said before you reach the police station, there's a sign called Bunch of Grapes. You could have turned right there, and then you'd actually end up right next to the restaurant. But we ended up wading through the river, coming across, and we're at the same spot. So food a bubble. Food a bubble. I'll show you what the food looks like when it's ready. But right now they only have fish, and that's fish that they have is snapper. Do the jerk, steam and fry. Usually they would have shrimp, but you know, rivers just open back like during this week, so I guess they haven't fully stocked up as yet. And you know, they can't do any lobster now because lobster season is closed, but they do other kinds of seafood usually. It's just that today that we caught them was just fish. Look at those mangroves. One thing in Jamaica, we know how to build our vibes. Look at those guys just chilling in the mangrove like nothing.